All right, so today we have Miss Nadine, aka Miss Nadine Cortez, aka Miss Nadineosaurus, and she's a returning guest on my show. Before we start, I would like to say thank you, Miss Nadine, for coming on my show for the second time, and I would also like to say that Miss Nadine is actually in my Hall of Fame of interviewees because she was number 20, and Ms. Nadine gave me a chance when a lot of other people didn't. Ever since I met Ms. Nadine, she been showing me nothing but love and respect, and even though she hasn't been on my show since interview number 20, me and her have definitely been in contact from, yeah, like Miss Nadine is my dog. Like, I appreciate her so much for coming on my show. I would also like to give a shout out to the lady who gave me this T-shirt, Miss Brooklyn Carter from Miami, Florida. She gave me this shirt. That's what it's called, Wick in the City. And yeah, I feel like it's, I don't know, wigs or dreadlocks, but I feel like that's me when I first started my hair. That's how I used to look. So yeah, but yeah, Miss Nadine, I'd like to tell you thank you so much for coming on my show. And for the people who haven't seen you before or don't know who you are, can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Tony. Thank you so much for having me again. It's always a pleasure to be here. My name is Nadineosaurus, or you can call me Nadine or Nadineosaurus. I don't really mind. I am a Twitch streamer. I am a journalism major. Um, Also minoring in theater design, so that's cool. Um, my Twitch stream is called The Cozy Town, and I am the mayor. At On my streams, we do cooking streams, co-working streams where I just do my work and we, just have a space where we can talk and do our work and be productive, or you can just chill. It's called co-work and chill. You can do your thing. And I play games sometimes, like Spirit Fair, which I am gonna finish. I will. I promise. But that's me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, Ooh, all right. So, I would like to say Miss Nadine is a journalist major, and she's also in coming up into her last year of college. With that being said, Miss Nadine is about to graduate and continue and start her journalist career. Hopefully, working for CNN or somebody like that. But yeah, Miss Nadine is also boom. I'm gonna let okay. Would you like to say this part?
Which part?
Living in America.
Oh, that's
Living in America. You know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I also recently became a U.S. citizen.
Woo
Woo,
woo! For
woo,
real.
woo!
I'm
I
talking.
wish I had a flag with me, but
And
I
she
wish I had a
also
flag with
made
me.
history for being one of the first women, one of the first women in the middle of a pandemic, especially in the beginning of 2021, to get her citizenship. Was it the 12th, the 13th, the 18th, the 15th? What day was it? I
It was
can't.
the
The
15th.
15th. Oh, it was one of. I knew it was one on the 15th, January 15th. Miss Nadine became one of the first women of 2021 to gain citizenship in the United States of America. Um, yeah, Miss Nadine, I want to tell you thank you again. Let me see. Okay, well, do I have anything else for your introduction? Boom, boom. Well, I think we got everything. Did I miss
I think so.
anything? For
I
sure.
think we're good. I think we got it.
For
Yeah.
sure. All right. So if all right, from a recap from my last interview, if y'all never seen it, we just talked about food the whole time. That was
Oh,
it.
we can't. Here's the thing, man. We can't get started. We're both so passionate about food, specifically Mexican food.
Okay.
More specifically, Miss El Chapiato herself.
For
I've never
real.
been there. I'm from California, by the way, if you didn't know. And Mr. Tony over here is on the East Coast. North. I don't want to butcher it. Is it North Carolina?
Absolutely.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, 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 yeah. So he opposite sides of the country. I have yet to visit. I will make sure before sometime in my life I will visit and understand and possibly cry.
You come down here and get El Chapiado. You not gonna want to go back.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I'm excited.
For real. Um, okay, so Miss Nadine, what are your plans whenever you do graduate?
Man, I've been asking myself the same question. I'll be completely honest. I feel like everyone who is near graduation is asking the same question, especially now we're in the middle of a freaking pandemic. Like it's hard to find the job for you out there. And I understand that, I'm still like I'm 22 turning 23 in March, and I still have so much time ahead of me to like build my career and to understand where really in the industry I'm supposed not supposed to be, but I'm meant to be in, and which part of the industry I'm really gonna like show out and put all my passion into it for. Um, I'm really getting into like photojournalism and just capturing singular moments and more multimedia and not so much like the news anchor type stuff of journalism. Although that's cool and all, I like I like the technological side of all of it. I feel like I feel like I should have just gone straight into broadcast journalism had I known that this was really like what I wanted to do all 4 years of no, not four, sorry, all 5 years that I've been in college. So, but it's okay. Should have, could have, would have. All I can do now is move forward. But post graduation, I definitely would like to get my foot into photojournalism and maybe doing some freelance work for like local news outlets if they'll allow me, if I can contribute. Um, while doing that, I would love to grow my Twitch channel because that's where my heart is at right now. To be completely honest, that's really where I love streaming so much. I can go on for days about how much honestly it saved my life. It has changed my life and contributed to the more positive aspects of it. So that's my plans. That's a very long-winded answer, but I can't shorten it anymore.
That was a that was a perfect answer, Miss Nadine. Um, my next oh, what you drinking on? What you sipping on?
Oh, I made some whipped coffee, but it's like it's gotten down now. It's dalgona coffee with almond milk. So I'm gonna be up for a long time.
Absolutely, that's cool. That's cool. Um, all right. So, Miss Nadine, my next question for you is: okay, so for your Twitch fans, where have you been?
Oh man. Oh my goodness. So geez. Okay, so I've the last time I fully streamed was I some like a couple of days before Christmas. And unfortunately, the thing that I'm streaming off of is currently out of commission. It's on repair. It's in repair. Eh, so God knows when that thing's coming back. I feel like the moment that I get it, that same night or day, whenever that may be, the first thing I'm gonna do is just reinstall everything that I need and stream again because I miss it so freaking much, you know. But um, it has grown. Like prior to all of that, though, it has grown so significantly compared to when I started because like yes, my schedule was really staggered. It was oh my god, it was like once, maybe even twice a week. But I recently hit affiliate, which if you don't know what that is, that allows me to start making money on Twitch through ads, through subscriptions, through bits, which are there I can't it's hard to explain what
It's
bits are.
cryptocurrency.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I've never really had to explain what bits are because everyone that I've talked to, at least recently, they all know what that is. But it's okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But it helps to kind of encourage the streamer, you know. But yeah, so I recently hit that. So that's cool. And I really want to keep growing in that direction. Of course, it's not about the money for me when it comes to Twitch. It's just my outlet. It's my online playground, if you will. I get to do whatever the hell I want on my stream. Um, and I get to be cozy, hence the name Cozy Town. So come hang out with me the next time I stream, please. I'd
For
love to see
real.
you there. That's how I met Tony, or that's how Tony found me. Actually,
For
it's through
real.
Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I found Miss Nadine. I went into her Twitch like a creep saying, "Let me interview." She said, "Okay, sure." Yeah.
I
But
remember that.
for real, ever since then, Miss Nadine been my dog. I'm grateful that I met her. For real, and yeah,
Me too.
when you have certain people, when you have positive people come into your life, you gotta hold on to them and not let them go. Cause ain't no telling when another one gonna come. And I haven't let go of Miss Nadine yet, and I don't plan on it. But
You're
yeah,
not getting rid of me, Tony. You're not getting rid of me. No.
for real.
No.
I'm telling, if I ever come to California, first I'm checking in, Miss Nadine. Where the food at? For real. That's the first question. Where the food
And I'll have a list of 70 things that you need to go to.
at? Absolutely. Um,
I got you on that. Don't worry.
for sure. So let me see, Miss Nadine. Okay, you on Twitch. What are three of your most favorite memories so far?
Oh. Oh man. ah. I low key might get emotional, but it's okay. It's
Oh,
we're normalizing emotions and forever, honestly, because people have those. Okay? Don't pretend you don't have them. You have emotions, kid. Not you. I obviously I think you
you
know
have
you're I think
emotions, kid.
yeah, that's it. That's the title. You have emotions, kid. Let it happen. My favorite like three of my favorite memories on Twitch. Definitely one, of course, hitting affiliate. I was just having the time of my life the moment that it happened. I was playing this game called Spiritfarer. It has broken my heart multiple times, but it's such a wonderfully designed game. The storyline is so heartbreaking, but it's so captivating. That's the word I was trying to look for. It's so captivating. But I was just chilling that the day that I hit affiliate. And it just happened and I said, "Oh shit, I hit affiliate." And I kept going on with the rest of my stream. So that was definitely that accomplishing that was definitely like a great thing for me. Um, Another memory, I think that this is like an ongoing thing for me. It's just meeting the friends that I've met on Twitch, including Mr. Tony over here. You know, I feel like okay, as children of the internet, especially like during the early stages of the internet, we were always told, don't talk to strangers on the internet. Don't make friends with people because people are weird. And to a certain extent, yeah, that's true. But those weird people can become your best friend one day, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Or
Who
your
knows?
biggest donator on Twitch?
Exactly. Oh my God. That's true. That's true. I recently did get a donation from another Twitch streamer that I was just like, how the hell did you find me? You know what I mean? And anyway, you know, one thing leads to another, and y'all friends. Hence my relationship with Mr. Tony over here. You know, it started off as a hey, like I don't know, what was I doing when you first saw me? I think I was co-working. I think I
Um,
was doing my homework on stream.
yeah, definitely
I
homework. You was
think.
chilling. You was chilling.
Okay. I was chilling. Okay.
You was
Yeah. So
chill.
I was doing my homework on stream. And here he is. He said, "Hey, can I interview you?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's talk later, but yes, I'm down." And now here we are. It's interview number 2. Numero dos. Number 2. So that's definitely the friendships that I've formed through Twitch, especially with the person that got me into streaming in the first place and having kind of this very distant but also like very friendly dynamic with that person. I I'm super grateful for them. And they know. They know like the piece of my heart that like is super grateful for what they have helped me accomplish, I guess. So that's definitely it's hard to pick. It's just hard to pick very specific moments because it just the entire process in general it just makes me so happy. And I think I think I'm gonna honor my first stream ever. It I didn't oh my god. Oh my god. I was like my setup was so bare bones. I dragged my TV out to the kitchen counter so I could have a second monitor. I was that committed to making that stream happen. I had this little GoPro over here. I had this microphone and this laptop that is now 6 years old. And after that first stream, it just said, "Hey, I'm done giving you this much energy to stream. I can't do it anymore. This is a lot for me." So I got a new laptop, which is unfortunately now out of commission, but it's okay. We're going to come back strong. But yes, I do want to honor that first stream. I wish I had a VOD the video for it, but that day was super fun. That day made me realize that, like, as much as I was, talking to the void for a little bit and and talking to just whatever Twitch bot was there, that's when everything really clicked for me. As far as my, I don't want to call it a career, but as far as my time that I've spent on Twitch and as much as my heart that I've put into Twitch. And that's when I knew that this is going to be a not forever, maybe not forever, but we'll see, but a long-term thing. So yes, to sum up my answer, it's the friends I made on Twitch, the day I hit affiliate, and my very first stream.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Um, my next question for you, Miss Nadine, is okay. If you could collab with any three streamers on Twitch right now, who would they be?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Just a disclaimer, as much as I have been on Twitch, I still have yet to like meet the other millions of people that are streaming. Um Man, who would I collab with? I've never thought about this, to be completely honest. I have never thought about who I would be down to collab with. Okay, first person that comes to mind is um oh my god, the first person that comes to mind for me is um a friend on the stream. His name is LA, aka the Hunger Service. He is the person that I was talking to you about, that I was talking about earlier, that got me into streaming in the first place. Oh my god, this super talented man. Goodness gracious, he makes the best dishes. I've never had it. Obviously, he lives in Florida. Um, but my god, the skill, the heart, and the passion that he puts into everything that he does, especially on stream, is super admirable. Or whatever, I don't know how you pronounce that word. I don't really care right now, but it's it just makes you want to get up and start streaming, and that's exactly what I did. Like, from that admiration for him, I would love, LA, if you're watching this, I would love to collaborate with you one day. Let's stream, let's stream, let's stream, let's go. Okay. Who
And
who's
also,
another?
Mr. LA, host my girl every now and then. Once a week, we need a host.
True, 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 true. We'll talk, LA. We'll talk. Who? Damn it! I've really never thought about this question before.
Take your
Oh
time. It's okay. Take
God.
your
Oh
time.
my God. Wait. I need to look. I need to look at my. I need to look at the people I follow on Twitch now, because I really don't know. Like I said, I've never thought about this question before. I don't know. I feel like I still have so many people I have yet to meet, and it could change. Oh, but really, the biggest person for me would be LA. I can't think of other people, Tony. I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right. So, Miss Nadine, are you familiar with doing interviews yourself because you're a journalist? Okay.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Who are five people? Who are five? Yeah, who are five famous people that you would like to interview if you had the chance?
Now, this I thought about. Oh my God. Lin Manuel Miranda. Oh my God. Mr. I will not throw away my shot. Mr. Hamilton himself. Mr. I wrote this musical sensation casually myself. Not casually, but it took him a long time. Oh my goodness. I would love to interview him. I literally have one of his song lyrics tattooed on me. It's from another musical that he wrote called In the Heights. It's about God, Washington. It's a barrio in Washington Heights, and it's just about the lives of different immigrants there and just their stories and just how they all intertwine with each other. And it's just a neighborhood, like a casual neighborhood, not casual, but it's like a neighborhood story and how they prevail through hardships and how they help each other. It's beautiful, beautiful. And it's also helping you find your place in the world. In this case, it's the United States, or it's just finding your place in the world. So that's one person. Two, Michelle Obama. Point blank period. Miss Michelle Obama. Why wouldn't I want to talk to her? God, did you see her today? She looked
With
bomb
that red on.
with the red. Oh my!
What? She
Shout
had
out
a
to her
whole
design.
flutter bottom.
She
Yeah,
she really did.
for
She
real.
did not have to show out like that, but she did. She truly did. Oh my god, she looked so good. I mean, she looks good every single day of her life because she's Michelle Obama and she can do whatever the hell she wants. But today she really showed out, y'all. She really did. If you don't know, please look up Michelle Obama inauguration 2021. Anyway,
As soon as you type MIC, it's gonna pop up.
that's true. Just M, and she's already there. Okay, Lin Manuel, Michelle Obama, Ariana Grande, my queen, my pop queen. She's, oh God, I've seen her grow into the woman that she is today, and not once have I ever thought to be like, oh yeah, like I'm not her, like she's not for me anymore. No, like I feel like I really grew up. I feel like I adapted my life to, not adapted my life, that's not really the right way to put it, but somehow her music always applied to my life. And the same goes for one of my all-time favorite bands, Paramore. I feel like their music, no matter how old it gets, it, like some parts of it really just applies to my life no matter what stage I'm at, like no matter how much I revisit. And that's the thing, that's the amazing thing about music. Like it's super timeless. Don't let anybody tell you like, oh, that song is too old, or like don't, like, why are you still listening to like early 2000s R&B? Like I'm bumping Justin Timberlake 2002 album right now. That's all I've been listening to.
For real.
Cuz it's so, there's so many like minute details that you can just find all the time. Like seriously, if for some odd reason you still haven't listened to Justin Timberlake in your life, just listen to Senorita and listen to everything. The drums. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can go on for days, but anyway, Ariana Grande or just any musician in general, but the one I can think of right now is definitely Ariana Grande. She's grown through so much, and I've seen her grow up into the woman that she is today, and I want to applaud her for all that. Oh crap. Who are my other two people that I would want to interview? Jeez, the freaking wheeze. Huh. I would want to interview definitely a journal. Oh, can they be? Wait, do they have to be alive or dead? Alive or dead?
It can be both.
It can be both. Okay. Anthony Bourdain. I feel like we lost him at like we. I mean, loss is always super unfortunate. I feel like he still had so much more to offer to the world, and there's still so much that we could have learned from him. But even in the short time that we had him here on this world, he has given so much of himself, not just to the food community and not just to young chefs and aspiring chefs and food lovers everywhere. I feel like he had so much to give to every person that he met and just encountered, excuse me, just encountered. And I feel like we could have seen so much more of that in an intimate conversation. And I feel like the people who knew him best were able to have that from him. And if if he had 20, if we could bring him back for 24 hours so I could hang out with him, that would be like the experience of a lifetime for me. Okay, so
One of the
just
best
to
chef in the world. Just to let that be
honestly
known.
let it be known, that's true. Shout out to all the chefs though. Y'all are doing something great. Lin Manuel, Michelle Obama, Ariana Grande, Anthony Bourdain. Who would be my fifth? Who would be my fifth? I don't know. I don't know who my fifth would be. It's always these like these damn like list questions that really get me because I really gotta like hone
It's
in on
okay.
everything.
It's okay.
Who would be my fit? Walt Disney. Oh my god. I guess my answer for right now is Walt Disney for
What's
sure.
That's cool.
Yeah, same mentality as same like sentiment as I have for Anthony Bourdain. Like Walt Disney has God, the man's brain must be colorful as hell. I would love to pick at it and see just how he sees the world and how he sees his own creation because I just know he's super proud of it from the start. I feel like it's those typical stories of nobody really believed him at first, and then here he is, or here his company is $1 billion monopoly. Yeah, it's $1 billion monopoly, and it's only growing. And as much as that encourages capitalism, you can't help but admire the growth. You know?
Capitalism is okay as long as it's positive.
Wait, what?
Capitalism is okay as long as it's positive.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That is
I
true.
don't know, cause right now the boys and girls home is capitalism,
Mm.
but that's a great capitalism. Like I don't know, they have a lot of ads with a lot of different companies. They're sponsored by a lot of different people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He did his thing, and Mr. Disney did his thing.
Yeah. Yes,
All
indeed.
right, so Miss Nadine, my next question for you is: what are the three first questions that you would ask Miss Obama?
Oh my god. How do you do it? That's the first. Like how like are you aware that you're Michelle Obama? I feel like I feel like that's such a both like existential but hilarious question to ask any person to say. I like, are you aware that you are who you are? Especially the celebrities. Like, are you aware that you're Justin Timberlake, or are you aware that you're Ariana Grande? Um, things of that nature. Um, my goodness. I feel like I would ask such cliche questions of like what advice would you give to young girls who continue to look to you as somewhat of a role model, no, not somewhat, as a role model, even after you know even after your time in the public eye as the first lady of the US, um and yeah, oh god, yeah, how do you do it? Are you aware that you're you are who you are?
Real.
And yeah, I honestly think, like, as of right now, like I said, that's it.
That's okay. Those are great answers. Those are great questions.
Thank you.
My next question for you, Miss Nadine, is who is your hero?
Oh, my mom. If not my mom, my dad. Because I'll give a big shout out to my mom though, because she was the first. She was the trailblazer for my family being here in the US in the first place. She really took, like, and it comes with any immigrant parent, but there's always got immigrant family rather. There's always the one parent that just takes that leap of faith in order to make their lives better. You got to make the big move before anything happens, before any big result happens. And that's what she did. And here we are. When did she come here? Oh, 06? Yeah. Like 14 years later, here we are. 3 out of the 5 members of the family are full on paper Americans. Like, that's something to be proud of, and you got a kid that's graduating college, you got a kid that's married, you know, typical like life accomplishments, but I feel like she has so much to be proud of, and I want to continue making her proud. I hope she's not listening. I'm just kidding. It's like, I wonder if she's listening to me. um but yeah, I not just my mom, of course, like I want to make my entire family proud, especially for, you know, after everything that they've taught me in for as long as I've lived, they've taught me, like, whether it's directly or indirectly, consciously or unconsciously, they've all taught me something that has helped me be the person that I am today. And I have them to thank for me being the person that I am today, as well as, experiences outside of my family, of course. But yeah, they mean the entire world to me. Oh my God. Ooh, I almost started welling up. Sorry. But the caffeine is also stopping me from doing that. So I have my body's very conflicted right now. Anyway, but yes, to answer your question, both my parents, big shout out to mom though.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, what's your ethnicity?
Oh man. I'm Filipino American.
Yes, ma'am. Um,
Yeah.
okay, you being Filipino American, how does your Filipino community back home feel that you are now a citizen?
Ooh, definitely a big accomplishment for sure. You know, growing up where I did, it allowed me to help it. Like, okay, let me start.
Take your
Let me start
time.
over.
Take your
Yeah,
time.
let me
Take your
start
time.
over. But no, but really growing up where I did and seeing how far I've come as a person, and of course, like I have many people to thank for me being where I am now, but just seeing how far I've grown from growing up in like a not so rich neighborhood up to living in freaking California. It's crazy to see how stark the differences are, between the two countries. Like, of course, it's a third world country, and it's developing or whatever people want to describe it as. But it's I had such a lovely childhood. As I didn't have the same memories as everyone here, and yeah, because everyone here seems to have a very like bottom line common like elementary school experience, or like elementary school experience or whatever. I didn't go to elementary school here, but still, that doesn't change the fact that I grew up around such a loving, very caring, like multiple groups of people.
Community, for
Yeah,
sure.
community.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Such a like around such loving people. Like, yes, of course. Uh-huh. They agree. the the fire department agrees with me.
That
Thank you
just
very
means
much.
subscribe to Nadineosaurus's Twitch. That's all that means.
That's all that means.
And
That they're
everybody
giving.
should host her once a week.
Oh, thank you. That's the shout out, y'all. But but yes, after I posted it on Facebook because that's the most like accessible social media for to them, at least as far as I know. Um, so far they've been so supportive. They have just been so happy for me because it's a big accomplishment, especially for a young kid who migrated here at 10 years old and got made fun of by her fifth grade teacher for not knowing the difference between Celsius and Fahrenheit. Like, girl, get with the program. Everyone else in the world uses Celsius and the metric system. Please, okay? Just because I have a different way of knowledge than you does not make me dumb, okay?
Karen.
Don't look at me like that. Really, she looked at me weird. I don't know why like that memory is so buried into my head, but it's like, girl, I'm talking about like 38 degrees Celsius. Don't look at me like that. Like I literally moved here 2 weeks ago, and the fact that I can answer you in a very straight form, like girl, what? Anyway, shout out to Mrs. Harris, I guess.
I guess.
I guess.
All right, so
Oh, good.
Miss Nadine, my next question for you is what motivates you every day?
Ooh. Man, I have a very conflicting relationship with motivation because on the one hand, it's very fleeting. Like it just like it comes and goes, and when it does come and go, it's very extreme. It's either I'm super motivated to do everything or I'm not motivated to do anything at all. I'm either a cheetah or a turtle. There is no in between.
Absolutely.
So that's one hand of my relationship with motivation. The other is, it's an ongoing thing, and I got to keep it constant, consistent, whatever. But I'm starting to lean more on the motivation is very fleeting. It's either this or that. It's either one extreme, excuse me, goodness, or the other. But on the moments where it's extremely positive, the thing that motivates me is me being able, my future self being able to thank my past self for all the sacrifices that I've made, for all the work that I've done, for all the pain that I've gone through, because I'm I've been learning like over and over again, especially during college, like, and it's so little, but like, let's say like you're in a class that's very demanding when it comes to like the bigger assignments, but there's smaller assignments that you have to do every week, and it's like, just endure the pain of missing out on social media. But it's like social media's fake anyway, girl. Just let it go. Like endure the pain of missing out on the fun you see on social media. Endure the pain of possibly missing out on seeing your friends in order to in order to succeed in your class. Just know when to make like just understand when you need to make sacrifices. It may be painful, but it'll be worth it in the end. And I think that's what's gonna be my fuel, especially for this last semester. Like, just, you're almost there, you're on the home stretch, just endure the pain. Pain helps you grow. And as dark as that is, as like grim as that may be, it's like, you don't grow when you're comfortable. You don't, like me letting the world pass by just sitting on this chair does not help me grow. If anything, it'll just stump me. If it'll just make me stagger from the rest of it. I don't know. But yeah, just sitting in comfort does not help you grow. That's another thing that motivates me. It's just being uncomfortable helps you grow, no matter how hard it might be. If you're comfortable, you're not growing.
Absolutely. I agree. Um my next question for you, Miss Nadine, is what is your definition of happiness?
What is my definition of happiness? Oh man. Ooh.
Take your time. Take
Ooh.
your
Okay.
time.
Okay. Thank you. Man, I have like a sick thought in my head, like in a good way.
Okay.
Sick in a good way, but I can't I don't want to mess up like the delivery of it. That's where, yeah, that's where I'm really stumped right now. But essentially it's okay. Happiness to me is what I feel either when I stream, when I bake, when I'm with people that are super important to me that I want in my life for the rest of my life. And I feel like the one that makes sense the most is either streaming or baking. I'm sorry to my family members that might be watching this, but this is the thing that'll help me explain my thoughts better. When you do something and like, oh god, I said, oh my god, I knew I was
It's
gonna butcher this
okay, Miss
interview.
Nadine. It's okay. It's
I knew
okay.
I was gonna butcher the delivery, but it's okay. It's okay. We're learning. We're learning. Um, Essentially, it's this: like, if you are voluntarily losing sleep, and even at the end and on the other side of you, like, let's say waking up from the lack of sleep or whatever, you feel that it's worth it. I feel like that's a contributing factor to happiness, is if you can do something for hours on end without feeling like you're either overworked or burnt out. Like, yes, of course you're gonna hit a wall, you're gonna burn out eventually, but if you're sitting down, just like if you're doing a task one day and you just, all your focus is in everything about you, and you are able to put everything about yourself, your focus, your heart, your mind, your soul into it without, and you feel like you don't want to stop, that that for me is a happy place for sure.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you, Miss Nadine, is what are your three proudest accomplishments?
Three proudest accomplishments. Oh man. I'm just gonna tell you now, I might not shut up about my Twitch stream because really I am super proud of that. I feel like that's the one thing that like I voluntarily did, and that's like fully my own, kind of. So that's definitely, you said three things that I'm proud of. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Definitely. Okay. Definitely my Twitch stream, because as much as social media is fake, the internet is also very harsh, especially when it comes to welcoming in new people who are trying to find their place on the internet. Finding and creating such a positive community on my Twitch. Yes, we're small, but we're growing. That's what's important. That's what matters. And me finding a happy place on the internet where I can be myself, unfiltered. I can do the things that I want to do while meeting people like you, while growing, yeah, while growing as a person and growing as a creator, I guess. I guess I'm a creator. Um, yeah, while growing as a person and while growing as a creator, Twitch has helped me a lot. So making making and finding my place on that platform has been something that I will continue to cherish for however long I'm going to be on said platform. But yeah, it's the one thing that I feel like I am super proud of, because I really took a risk there. And I put myself out there. Like, granted, I was talking to a I was talking to a computer and a camera for half the time I was on, but nonetheless, not a lot of people have the confidence to do that, and it's a risky move, but it was well worth it because here I am, growing and glowing.
Okay.
Um, yeah. um, Secondly, I haven't accomplished this yet, but I feel the need to already just put it here. But being on my way to finish college, it's college is it's such a hard journey. No matter what major you're in, no matter what it is that you go in for, it's tough. Because for a lot of people, they go in and they move away from their families for the first time, or they're finding themselves for the first time. They're discovering who they are, what they like, what they're really passionate about. It's a time of discovery and just formation, I guess. Whoa, hand movements. Yeah, it's a time of formation because you're really, like, think of yourself as like a marble, and yeah, yeah, you're like a slab of marble. You're continually chipping away to form this beautiful sculpture that you are. And college significantly helps with that. So me being able to finally be, you know, essentially 6 feet away from graduating, that's so big, that's so cool. What, dude? That's so cool. I'm gonna be a whole adult. I mean, I've been a whole adult for a while now, but it's like I don't have to think about, failing a class anymore, or not failing a class. I'm sorry. I don't have to think about that. Like I don't have to think about, you know, I need to schedule out this, this, and this, and this so I can get my homework done. I don't have to think about all that anymore. The things that I take away from all of it is just the growth that I've made, the progress and growth that I've made as a person, the things that I've learned when it comes to my career or just life in general, the people that I've met, and just what am I going to do from here? So that's two. Three, going to therapy. There's many other things that I'm proud of, but I feel the need to just mention definitely going to therapy. Granted, I went for like 2 months because it used to be a place where it used to be like fully pro bono, where I could go in with or without, like whether I have insurance or not, like I can go there. But there was a point where they just couldn't take me anymore because they needed people with insurance. I was like, well, there it goes. But in the 2 months that I was in therapy, I learned so much. I grew mentally and emotionally so freaking much. And there's still so many things that I apply to what I learned from there to this day, and that I pass on to other people. And I feel like that's something to really be proud of, especially in a time where we're all really rediscovering how important it is to take care of ourselves emotionally, not just to satisfy other people, but it's like, I'm a human. I have emotion. You got emotions, kid. Take care of them,
The
and
title of the video.
that's the title. You got emotions, kid. I'm a Pisces, so I'm very emotional. I'm very in tune with my emotions. But yeah, go to therapy if you're able to. Whoever that's watching this and you haven't tried therapy yet, I highly recommend. Go when you want to, not because people say, "Hey, go to therapy because you need the help." But it's like, no, go to therapy because you want to. Go to therapy because you want to seek a better version of yourself. I guess you want to help yourself be as best as you possibly can be, and to help other people grow as well with what you learned.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That was a great answer. Um, my next question for you is, what are your five favorite movies?
Ooh, The Breakfast Club. Don't know why. It's just one of those movies that I love it. I love it. Um, I'll save this one for last. I had an answer, but I just okay. Um, so what did I say?
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club. Yeah, Breakfast Club. Meet the Robinsons. It's so good. It's so good. I That's it. I can do a whole long-winded explanation, but I'll leave it at that. It's so good. If you haven't watched it, please do. Please do. It's so good.
And the quality is superb.
It really is. Oh my god, it really is. This one's a recent favorite, but Soul. Recent favorite, but Soul. Really got me thinking. But my that really got me thinking. If you haven't seen it, it just gets you thinking about you as a person, and it helps you rethink what purpose really is, what your purpose really is in this world or in this life that you're living, and how to differentiate your purpose from your passion, from just your day-to-day duties, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Meet the Robinsons, Breakfast Club, Soul. Oh my god. 13 going on 30. I'm just going off the dome here about movies that I love. I love movies. Movies are so great. There's there's a lot to be said about movies, but yeah, I'm just going to sum it up here. 13 going on 30. And lastly, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where do I begin with that? Okay. The first time I watched that movie, my dearly beloved boyfriend just told me, "Hey, let's watch the new Spider-Man movie." And I said, "Are you sure?" Like, I dead ass. I told him, "Are you sure you want to watch that movie?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, like it looks pretty cool. Like it. I think it's gonna be a really good movie." And I was like, I was super sketch because I had not seen any trailers. I hadn't seen any posters. Nothing. I saw nothing. And finally I just said one day I was like, you know what? Let's go in. Oh, same sentiment goes to when I watched Big Hero 6 for the first time. No trailers, no posters, nothing. I just heard the name and that it was from Disney and I said, "Hey, let's watch it." So we did and we ended up crying. It was a great movie. Still bomb, so bomb. We still watch it to this day. But anyway, back to Into the Spider-Verse. Same sentiment. No posters, no trailers, no advertising, nothing. I heard nothing about this movie. Actually, I did see one poster, but it did not do the movie justice in any way, shape, or form. It just here, I'll pull it up so I can like justify my explanation. But it was this poster of Porky Pig, yellow poster. Oh, it's hold on. Into the Spider Verse pig poster. It
Spider Pig. Spider Pig.
Spider Pig. Thank you. I was like Porky Pig. No, that's Looney Tunes. This is the first poster that I saw from that movie. I'm sorry my screen is really like yellow. It's my camera's picking it up that way, but anyway, this is the first poster that I saw. What was I supposed to assume out of this? I was like, "Really? This is the movie that you want to watch?" Fine. So we watched it and just when they were just rolling the first 2 minutes of credits alone, I was in love. The art style was it's so big brain. Like, it, what? What? Ah, they literally brought comic books to life through that movie. It's insane. But not only that, but I have never seen myself like everyone always talks about Spider-Man, like anyone can be Spider-Man, blah blah blah, whatever. But Into the Spider-Verse really showed me that anybody can wear the mask, you know. I Oh my god, I've never seen myself in a character so much more than Miles. So I felt like out of all like no offense to all the other Spider-Man movies out there, that shout out to Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, and Tobey Maguire, shout out to them. They had their own glory. But Spider-Verse, it's its own league. It's in a league of its own. That's what I was trying to say. It's it's timeless. I watched it like the last time I watched it, maybe I watched it with a couple of friends over on Discord. But my God, it still gets me every time. I'm actually thinking about getting a tattoo of it, but that's still in the works. So we'll table that for another day. But yeah, never seen myself in a movie more than Into the Spider Verse. So please watch it if you haven't. And if you have, watch it again.
Yes, ma'am. Speaking of tattoos, what do you plan on your three next tattoos to be?
Three next tattoos. Oh shoot. I'm really just focused on the Into the Spider Verse tattoo for right now. So that scene. So here's the vision. You ready? All right. Here we go. Here's the vision. It's that scene. where Miles is right side up, but the entire skyline is upside down because he finally did the leap of faith thing. Very common in Spider-Man movies, you know. It's the leap of faith. He's finally embracing himself as Spider-Man. Cool, cool. It's just that scene captured alone, but instead of the New York City skyline for me, it would either be the LA skyline for me, or I would have to like sketch this out myself or have someone help me out for this, but a skyline of either my childhood, like half of my childhood home from the Philippines and then the other half LA, or just one full of the other, you know? So yeah, that would be so freaking dope as a tattoo. I love that movie so much. Oh my
That's
god.
so cool.
Oh, thank you. Thank
That's
you.
so cool.
Thank you.
Um, my next question for you is: would you rather go to the beach, to the mountains, or to the desert?
I wouldn't survive a day in the desert. So that's a no. Um, Mountains are great. Oxygen is wonderful over there. I'm a water child, so I'll go for the beach.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I love the beach. I'm not the best swimmer, I will admit. It only took me 5 years to admit that, but I'm not the best swimmer in the world, as much as I claim to be good enough to survive to swim. But there's something so healing about just being in the water. That may be because I am a water sign. I am a Pisces. Need I remind you, I'm very emotional. I'm basically half water. I mean, literally, humans are like 73% water, but that's beside the point. Figuratively, I'm half water. So I feel like I'm recharging every time I go. So yeah, love the beach. Would love to visit Hawaii one day.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
My next question for you is: okay, would you rather be stranded on an island by yourself or stranded in the middle of a desert?
Yeah, I wouldn't survive in the desert by myself. Oh my god. I wouldn't survive there even if there was 5 people, even if there were 5 people with me, but put me in there by myself, I would bury myself under the sand and just wait for it all to be over, but it's never going to be over. So I would rather be in the island by myself. Stranded in the island by myself. At least I have resources there, you know?
Absolutely. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
my next question for you is: if you could eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Why would you do this to me? Tony.
I know,
Tony.
I know, I know.
Why?
I could have said one food. I said meal.
That's true. Oh my god. That makes Why must you break my heart like this? On the second interview? Oh my god.
I thought this. I could have said what is one meat you would choose. You would like to choose.
You say meat?
Yeah, meat. One meat that you got to eat for the rest of your life.
Oh god. Oh, that's true. That's even worse. That's even worse. Okay. For that answer though, I would say beef. Because I feel like there's so many variants of it. Oh, okay. I'll go into that some other time though. But yeah, I feel like my answer would that to be beef.
Me too.
Beef. Yeah. Because Japanese A5 Wagyu, have you
You
just
put me on foe.
just the look
You
of
put
it?
me on foe. You put me on foe.
Are you
Yes, girl,
serious?
I'm in love.
It's so comforting. It's a bowl of love. That's all that it is. It's a bowl of love. I have a few friends that I have a few Vietnamese friends. I've yet to try their mom's pho, but still, the one that I go to, shout out to I don't want to dox my exact location actually. I'm sorry. But
Please don't.
shout out to the place. Shout out to my usual place because it never fails. But yes, it's a bowl of love. That's all that it is. Oh my god. Is that going to be my one and final meal for the rest of No, it's not. It has to do with pasta, though. That's for sure. I love, fucking love pasta. Oh, sorry. I
It's
love
okay.
pasta.
It's okay.
I love pasta so freaking much, dude. Oh my god. There's so many. It's so versatile. There's so many different ways to make it. It's so versatile. I'm on. Oh god, I could spend hours looking at different people. Yeah, different recipes on pasta. Like I want to try this. Um, if I'm not mistaken, it's called like a garlic chili oil like glass noodles. It looks so good. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, oh my god. What would be the one? It has to do with pasta for sure. You know what? Here it is. It's a fettuccine with tomato cream sauce. Um, Chicken goes well with this one. So I know I said beef earlier, but well, for this question, we'll go with chicken. Um, yeah, fettuccine, tomato cream sauce, chicken with basil, Parmesan cheese, red pepper flakes, extra garlic on top because you can never have enough garlic, in my personal opinion. Salt and pepper, and what else was that on top? Mushrooms. I think that is my perfect meal, or at least one of them. But yeah.
I love mushrooms.
Tony, yes. I, I feel like not. I feel like there's not enough appreciation for mushrooms. Stuffed mushrooms. Oh my god.
Well,
Oh,
okay, so
so good.
I gotta
Oh
pause
my.
this. I gotta pause this. Give me a second,
Okay,
Miss
okay,
Nadine.
okay,
Hold
okay.
up. All right, so Miss Nadine, my nobody not gonna know. We just had the dopest conversation, but yeah, I got you.
The people will never know. They will never know.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
All right, so Miss Nadine, my next question for you is: would you rather go to Hawaii or Alaska?
Oh man. Okay, I've never seen snow in my life. Like I can see beaches everywhere, okay? Like for goodness sakes, I live in California. I'm from a tropical country. Like I've seen beaches all my life, but I've never seen snow ever. Like 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 I've seen like cute little patches of snow like up in Tahoe or whatever, but that's nothing. That's like little sprinkles or whatever. But I want to see like full on snow, like I'm in the middle of a Christmas postcard snow. So we're going to Alaska, is what I'm saying.
Absolutely. Would you rather go to Canada or England?
Oh man. Oh, they both snow though. I would love to go to both. I feel like, man, Canada, I feel like Canada's really cool, but I've always wanted to go to London. I actually, prior to the pandemic, I actually had a solo trip to London planned, like an entire week of me either like hopping in and out of France and just being in England. I had it all planned for last year, and it all got flushed down the drain. So definitely England.
Yes, ma'am. Would you rather go to Africa or Jamaica?
Ooh, I know. I'll be honest. I don't know a lot about both countries. It would be really great, or both countries. Like which part of Africa specifically?
Any part. Any
Any
part.
part?
Hmm.
Any part? I'd love to visit Morocco one day. I feel like the culture over there is really rich, and South Africa as well as Egypt. Like, I feel like any corner of the African continent that you go to, I feel like the culture over there is going to be really rich. So that would be really great to visit. And what was the other one? Jamaica.
Yes,
Yeah, same thing for Jamaica. I feel like I don't really know much about that country, man. Or it's not Jamaica, or it's not either Jamaica or just Jamaica or just anywhere or just anywhere in the African continent. It's or, because I would love to visit both.
Yes, ma'am. I
Yeah.
interviewed this lady from Jamaica. Her name is Derry. She
Hmm.
said there's a place called, I don't know, but it used to be like it used to be like the hub for all foreigner like pirates. It used to be this one bay that was all foreign pirate. Like it used to be the hub in Jamaica for all foreign pirates and ships and stuff, like a loading dock, like a bay. So yeah, this one was very popular. But now she said is something happened to Jamaica, and it's literally it's the city's still there, but it's underwater. But it's like if you can swim, like you can take a scuba diving tour and go down there and see everything. But it's like yeah,
That's crazy.
it's a piece of Jamaica that's underwater, and it used to be like full of like the worst pirates, and yeah. But yeah,
Dang.
I like Jamaica. I like both of them. I couldn't pick. I had to say or just like you.
Yeah.
For real. My next question for you, Miss Nadine, is: would you rather go to China or Japan?
Ooh, Japan for sure. By a long shot, I would. Excuse me. By a long shot, I would go to Japan because because here's the thing, I feel like if you go to one city, it's so completely different from the other. Like I'm so like with the states, I'm so like obviously like with the states, I'm so used to the cities being super similar to each other with just a few differences. But I feel like in Japan or just anywhere in the country, but in this case, Japan, I feel like you could go to one city and experience one thing and go to another and be in a completely different world. That's so cool. I would love that. I'd love to be a part of that one day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so Miss Nadine, my next question for you is: are there any shout outs that you would like to make to your friends or to your family?
Ooh, I remember this part from the last interview. Um, Definitely shout out to my family for the love and support as always. Shout out to my friends, same thing, love and support, and holding holding me down on the days that I can't even do it for myself. You know. Um, Shout out to anyone and everyone that I've met on Twitch, including Mr. Tony here. Um, y'all special. That's it. Y'all special.
Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is: what is your definition of a leader?
Ooh, of a leader. That's a good question, actually. A leader is somebody who knows when they've made a mistake, and not only do they own up to it, but they take every single thing mentioned into account, positive or negative or otherwise. A good leader is somebody who understands like who matches their energy with their team and just doesn't expect them to always be in the same wavelength as them. That's very authoritarian, and it's like not everyone's on the same boat as you always. Like understand where people are coming from. A leader is somebody who has empathy and a lot of it for sure. So yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
being yeah. So definitely like accountability. Someone who knows the opposite, the both ends of accountability. What else was it? Yeah, you got to match your team's energy, and I forgot what the third one is already.
I remember what you said. What you
I
said.
don't remember what I said either.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's all good.
It's
It's all
okay.
good.
This YouTube, they can rewind
That's true.
it.
That's true.
My next question for you is wrong paper. Sorry.
It's all
My
good.
next question for you is: would you rather want to win the lottery or have the perfect job?
Oh, oh man. I would. I'd rather have the perfect job. Yeah, I would much rather have the perfect job because the thing with there's so much more heart to it. Like I told you, I've been telling you this whole time. I'm a Pisces. I'm very
Pisces.
very emotional. Like I like I'm very emotional, and I'm a journalist, so I look into like human interest stories a lot, and I like to write human interest pieces, or at least like in my assigned classes I like to write human interest pieces. But yeah, like the experience of having the perfect job, putting your all into it, putting your entire heart into it, that's what I look for. And I feel like with the lottery, it's just it's it's the equivalent to what 15 minutes of fame is like. You just you just grab it and go, you enjoy your time with it as much as you can, but there's so much more consequences to it that make having it like hard. It makes it feel like it wasn't worth the trouble of winning the lottery, you know? So,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is, if you could go back in time, what year would you go to?
oh man. 2016, when I started college, I would tell myself not everything, but just slap myself silly in the face and say, "Hey, you already know what you want. Just fucking go for it." That's it. It's like
Straight up.
I'm not gonna say anything else. It's just you know what you want, you know what you need, and you know what you deserve. Don't settle for anything less than that, and then walk away.
Yes, ma'am.
I would do that. Yeah.
That's how you drop the mic. Um, my next question for you is, if you had if you had to choose 5 people to be stranded on the island with you, who would they be?
Oh, my god. Why did Woody Harrelson come into my head for some reason? I feel like Woody Harrelson would be great to be stuck on an island with. Oh my god. I'm just why are these people popping up in my head? Miss Michelle Obama? I have no particular reason why. Just Woody Harrelson and Michelle Obama. Do I need a reason? No. I want them on an island with me. My boyfriend, for sure. Cause that'd be fun. You know? Just like having Michelle Obama and Woody Harrelson. Oh my god. Two more people. Um hmm I feel like I should have like a chef so they know how to forage and all that in the wild. Um, I can't think of another a specific chef. I guess Gordon Ramsay. I don't know. That's uh. There's a million other chefs, but he's the first one that came to mind. Okay, Gordon Ramsay. Fine, whatever. Yeah. So who was it? Woody Harrelson, Michelle Obama, my boyfriend, Gordon Ramsay, and one other person. You said five, right? Okay. Tina Fey. Yeah, I have no rhyme or reason for 90% of those. Not 90, 80. 90 or 80% of that.
You can't go
Only one,
wrong.
yeah, only one person makes full sense and I actually have a reason for. But yeah, those are my people, I guess.
Yes, ma'am. What are the 3 favorite gifts that you received so far in your life?
Ooh, okay. Here's the thing about me. My love language isn't receiving gifts. I've never been the type of person to, you know, to be attached to material things like that, you know? Like my love language is quality time. Like I love experiencing things with people, you know? But on the times that I do enjoy receiving material gifts, it's one of I it's great. Like it's always something that's very useful, always something that's very like close to like near and dear to my heart that people really like. I felt like I was seen through this gift, you know? One of them being my first camera that my family like all pitched in to get for me that I still have after all this time. It's I wanted to use it for streaming actually, but unfortunately it's not compatible and I'm really sad about that. But it's okay. But yeah, yeah, I still use it to this day for photojournalism. Like it's a point and shoot. It's typically in photojournalism you would need to use like a DSLR, but the entire time that I was in my um photojournalism section for the newspaper this past semester, I used the point and shoot, and honestly, it served me well. So that's one. Two, oh man, like I said, I'm not really like into receiving gifts. I remember the situation and like the day that I received it, but I don't remember the thing itself sometimes. Um, dang, I don't really remember. Oh, man, I can't think of other things right now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I think one of the biggest things that I can really think of right now is my family pitching in to get me this camera that I have. I would show you, but I think it's somewhere in my closet. And I
That's
really don't
okay,
feel like
Miss
grabbing it.
Nadine.
It's okay.
Oh, that's okay. My next question for you is: would you rather have unlimited shoes or unlimited clothes?
Ooh, shoes for sure. Shoes for sure, for sure. Cause I can I can live with having the same maybe 30 to 40 pieces of clothing. I've discovered that about myself maybe like last year or last year if not 2 years ago. Like I've especially lately now that I work in a very like professional corporate setting, like I tend to wear a lot of the same things, but I love everything that I wear. But with shoes, I really got to show out. I I don't know. Footwear's pretty great. Shoes are pretty great. Yeah. I recently got my first pair of Air Force Ones. I'm so excited about that. But
What
yeah,
color were they?
just the full white. They're
All white G
so
Fazos.
just the all white. They're so clean. And they go with everything. And then another favorite pair for me are the Cortezes for sure.
Of
Mm.
course, it got to be Cortez. You know.
Hell yeah, it's my last name for
Okay.
goodness sakes. Come on. Come on.
My next question for you is: what three superpowers would you like?
Oh man. Flying. I used to say time travel, but no. I don't think I want the ability to time travel and fuck with the fabric of time and space and quantum physics and all that. Let's not get into it. Um, Flying for sure. Going through walls, that'd be great. And invisibility, that'd be cool. Sneaking into a concert, I would use it to sneak into a concert. That's it. Nothing else.
Yes, ma'am. My next question for you is: if you could speak three languages, what would they be?
Oh, I got you. Spanish, Italian, and Japanese.
Damn, well, tell me five.
Oh God, Spanish. Okay, Spanish, Italian, Japanese. Um. French. French for freaking sure. French and ooh, I haven't thought of the other ones. Um. Oh. Come on, brain, please work. um. German, I guess that'd be great. Oh no no no. Scratch that. Scratch that. Any Filipino dialect. Yeah, any Filipino dialect. Because I already speak the mainstream language, which is Tagalog. I'm sure you know that. So I'm already bilingual actually. But but yeah, if I had to learn five other languages, it would be that. But
Yes, ma'am.
definitely Spanish, Italian, or Japanese. Those are like top tier. Need to learn ASAP.
Yes, ma'am. I asked this question before, but I'm gonna ask it again. Um, Could you say something in your native language to your Filipino community?
Ooh, okay. Jeez, I messed up the last time too. Let's freaking go. I messed up the last time too, but that's okay. Oh my god.
Take your time. Take your time.
Damn. It you know what's weird because I can speak it so clearly with like my family and friend with like my family and certain friends that I have, but once I'm told like, "Hey, can you say something here?" and it's like I suddenly don't know how to speak it. There's this meme somewhere on multilingual Twitter where it said growing up bilingual is sucking at both languages when you're older, and so you just suck at speaking in general. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? I feel that. I really feel that. Um, okay, here we go. Sa mga sumusuporta sa akin, salamat po, mahal na mahal ko kayo. Mwah. There you go.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Miss Nadine Nosaurus. My last question for you is for your boyfriend. Um,
Aww.
what is your dream proposal?
Oh shit. Oh my god. I feel like I've come up with so many scenarios. Sorry, I'm gonna take this off because like the glare is bothering me. Um, my dream proposal. If we're talking about being super cliche and you know following the mainstream or whatever, Disneyland. I know I already told him like, hey, I don't want a proposal at Disneyland because it's everyone's doing it and it's super public, like why you got to put your attention to that or blah 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 whatever. It's like, but at the same time, like I'm a girl, like I like to think about hypothetical things. So one for sure is in front of the castle at Disneyland. That's nice. um Another scenario would be at the viewpoint where we had our first date. That would be really cute. um Three, um, just somewhere where we've always wanted to go to. Yeah, somewhere we will, like, a city where we've always wanted to go. New Orleans, Louisiana came up into my head right now, so that would be a great place for us to go to. Um, yeah, I guess New Orleans, Louisiana. Why not? Um, Something simple. He can come up with this part, but for me, just something simple, something intimate. It's just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Yeah, I knew it. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. That song is so good. I love it. Um, but yeah, I guess those are the four: Disneyland, the Viewpoint. Oh, I think it's three. Oh, something simple and New Orleans, or just another city where we've always wanted to visit. So that's for me.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, I would like to tell you thank you so much, Miss Nadine, for coming on my show for the second time. Is there anything that I didn't ask you or anything that we didn't talk about that you would like to say?
The real question is, what haven't we talked about, Tony? Oh my god, we I learned all I'm going to say is thank you so much for having me again. I always enjoy our time together. It's always so interesting, and honestly today I learned a lot. Mhm. Learned a lot more than I have ever learned in the last 20 plus years that I've been alive. Oh my god. If you ever need a question asked, ask Tony. He might know a thing or two. And that's still an understatement. So thank you so much for having me, Tony. I can't wait for round three.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
no problem. You are welcome here anytime, Miss Nadine.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.